So for those of you who don't know, there actually is a new lootable container that has been added into Arc Raiders. Now this is called the Arc Assessor. And to be able to loot up this Arc Assessor, you must be doing the new game mode that has been added in, which is the Close Scrutiny game mode. Now for all of you Arc players out there, you know what it's like in this game mode when you're trying to loot up these Arc Assessors. It gets pretty crazy. But the method to loot these up right now without killing all the surrounding Arc is to bring in a couple of smokes, photoelectric cloak, or even some lore grenades so that you don't get spotted by the Arc. And once you breach one of the containers, a ton of Arc will spawn behind you, and there's 3 breachable containers that you can open. Now in each of these containers there actually is a spawn of Arc Alloy, Arc Power Cells, Arc Circuitry, and the new Assessor Matrix, which is an epic item. But not only that, there is a new legendary blueprint called the Dolabra. And today I'm going to be opening 100 Arc Assessors to see what our luck is like, and see how many blueprints we can pull out, and what the loot is going to be like. Okay, let's get breaching. This is very dodgy right now. Need to smoke our feet here. Reach again. Yeah, nice. And we're in. Okay, now we need to get our cloak out. Let's have a look at the next one. More smokes, please. Let's get breaching. Nice. This is where the blueprints spawn, but it's just to get the smokes out quick as possible and loot them. We're going to loot the final one up here. Okay, let's breach it. Last one. Any blueprints? Oh my god. No blueprints. So as you can see, that's how it goes. Get your smokes down, get your photoelectric cloak out, or even throw your lore grenades. But it is actually quite rare to be able to loot all 3 sides of this, as there's so many other players just running around trying to get their luck as well and try to get the new blueprint. But there actually has been a good few times you'll see out through the video that I actually do get to loot up the full Arc Assessor to myself. So you can roughly make anywhere from 20 to 40k per Arc Assessor, and also if you loot up all 3 of them, you definitely can be coming out with over 100k. One Assessor Matrix alone sells for 5k, and I have indeed pulled out like 4 or 5 of these from one container alone. So even if you're not getting the blueprint, you're still making some pretty good profit. So a lot of players have said that they have either pulled out the Dolabra blueprint like immediately on their very first opening of the Assessor, or some have said they've got it in 10 to 20 Assessors. Now it's going to be very interesting to see how many blueprints I can actually pull out after looting 100 Assessors. I would like to hear it down in the comments. Drop your number now. How many new legendary Dolabra blueprints will I pull out after opening 100 Arc Assessors? I would also like to hear your opinion. Would you guys rather have the new legendary blueprint actually hidden in the vaporizer, which is the enemy, so you would have to kill them to find the blueprint, rather than loot up the Assessors? Come on, give me my blueprint! No blueprint. Alright, let's get this one up and up. The other one has been looted on it. Nope. No defib, brother. That one's opened. Let's check these other ones. Get smoked up. Let's get breaching. Still no blueprint. Alright, let's get this one breached open. Give me my blueprint. No blueprint. And the last one, let's see. We've looted all three of them on this one. That's definitely the one with the blueprint in it. So at this stage, we've looted 22 Arc Assessors and we still haven't gotten any blueprint. Now that was the first time that I did die while trying to loot up the Arc Assessors. There was a good old Rocketeer behind me and he was the one to take me down. Now I did just crawl to the extraction because I had the Loot an MK3 Survivor backpack on, but I didn't get to loot that one container. So I'm starting to wonder, if it was in there, is that going to affect me pulling out the blueprint further down the line? No, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. No blueprint. Terrible. So after I just made my great escape, it was time to find more Arc Assessors, as we have 75 more of them to open. We're 25 in right now and we still haven't found no blueprint. Watch out, behind us! Watch out. Sometimes you just have to sneak in like that. Search your dominance. Wow, I actually got in. Wow, guess what? No blueprint. Wow. Watch out! So we're about to open our 33rd Arc Assessor, still no blueprint. I would love to know, at what point do you stop opening up these Arc Assessors and just give up? So we're going to speed it up here until we get to the 50th Arc Assessor. But as you can still see, no blueprint has been pulled out just yet. I'm starting to think that this new Delabra blueprint might be some sort of a myth. But we're going to keep going until we do find this brand new blueprint. I actually can't wait to get in and test out this weapon because it looks somewhat decent in PvP. And I really want to test it out in PvE as well on all of the Arc. But let me know, when did you find your Delabra blueprint, or are you still struggling like me? So right now, I think as I'm coming up to the 50th opening of an Arc Assessor and still no blueprint, this is feeling like one of the rarest blueprints for me personally. The only one that was close to it was when the Safekeeper last update, and I found it very hard to find that one as well. Here we are on the 50th Arc Assessor. Let's see if we can actually get a blueprint. We're 50th one. Can we finally get the blueprint? Let's see. No blueprint. 50 of them opened, no blueprint. That is criminal. $51. No blueprint. And 52. No blueprint. Loot all three of them. This is crazy. It must be broken. So we are over the halfway mark now towards our 100 Arc Assessors looted, and I'm starting to think that that one that we opened earlier on that we died at and we didn't get to fully open it might have actually had the blueprint in it, and it could have just bugged all the rest of these out for me. Either that or the luck of the Irish isn't as true as they say. Okay, 56. 56, it's gotta be in here. Surely. When people say streamer luck, just make sure you show them this video. And we are at the 60th container. It has to be in here, right? It has to be in there. Still no, the Labra blueprint. Imagine we opened up over 100 of these Arc Assessors and didn't find one Labra blueprint. That would be historical. I must have used about 300 smoke grenades on this. Like, this is insane. Oh my god, 64 of them opened. And we finally get the new Labra legendary blueprint. Wow. I was beginning to think it was a myth for a little bit there. Now, I did indeed go and open 36 more of these Arc Assessors, and there's absolutely no point in me showing you them because I'd be wasting your time. I haven't even pulled another Labra blueprint out of them. So to come to the conclusion, you're either going to find it in the very first one you open, or you're not going to find it for a while by the looks of it. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this little bit of content, guys. Stay safe out there, and I will talk to you in the next one.